Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Air Travel Sathi. Friends, today I will discuss about the very most latest important update which has came recently for US travel. So friends, if you are traveling to USA, you need to know these latest rules which is going to implement on 8th of November 2021 5:01 GMT, that is Greenwich Mean Time. So new travel policy is effective from this date and on that time. So before starting this video, I request my all new viewers to this channel to please subscribe so that in future you will receive this kind of latest travel updates related to your final destination or destination country. In this channel I give all the latest travel related update for various countries. So friends, let's begin. So friends, if you are a non-immigrant, like if you have a visa which is not categorized as permanent lawful resident, or if you are not a US citizen, or you are traveling as an immigrant visa holder to USA, so you need to fulfill a vaccination criteria requirement. Means you need to be fully vaccinated for US travel on 8th of November or after 8th of November. So all passengers need to abide this rule of being fully vaccinated. Here vaccinated means you need to cross at least 14 days before your departure of your final vaccination dose. So friends, in this criteria all the passengers are required to fulfill this vaccination criteria, and obviously there is some exception. So what are these exceptions? I will discuss later. So friends, additionally you have been vaccinated, and what are the additional documents you need to carry for US travel, I will discuss here. So first of all, you need to have a pre-departure COVID-19 viral test report, and this report should not exceed more than 72 hours before your departure time. And in this report you should properly take care that your name, your passport number, your date of birth is mentioned exactly as per your passport. Otherwise you may face difficulty at your departure or your travel. That all the non-US citizen or non-permanent resident holder or other visa category holder need to have a proof of COVID-19 vaccination certificate, and this certificate final dose should have been completed 14 days before your departure. So friends, now I will discuss about the exception criteria, like passengers who is not vaccinated or partially vaccinated, can they travel to US with this new regulation? So answer is yes, they can travel, but they need to have an exception letter from the US government or exception permit. So what are these? I will discuss here. So friends, here basically the exception terms or who are the exempted individuals. So I will discuss here. So first of all, the exempted criteria is persons on diplomatic or official foreign government travel. These type of passengers are accepted. Next is children below 18 years of age. They are accepted. Next is participants in certain COVID-19 vaccine trials. So if you are a participant in this trial, in this type of trial, you are an exempted criteria. Next exempted criteria is persons with medical contradictions. Means you have a medical condition so that you cannot receive COVID vaccine, so you are accepted. But you need to carry a medical certificate or medical documents from a medical practitioner, then you will considered as accepted person. Next criteria is on humanitarian ground or emergency exception. Next is a valid non-immigrant visa excluding B1, or you have a B2 tourism visa who are citizens of a country with limited COVID-19 vaccination resource. Means you are coming from a country where vaccine is scarce, means this country is not being in a category where vaccines are plenty or vaccines available for every citizen. If you are from this country, you will be accepted. And What are these countries? It is mentioned in a website of US government. So in this video I'll give you a link of this website where you can check which are the accepted countries for this type of passengers. So you can check in this website. If you are a sea crew and traveling with a C1 or C1D visa, it is a non-immigrant visa, and sea crew members are accepted in this vaccination requirement criteria. Next criteria is persons whose entry would be in the US national interest or as determined by the Secretary of the State, Secretary of Transportation or Secretary of Homeland Security. If you are holding this kind of approval from this US government agency, then you are an accepted individual who can travel without being vaccinated. So friends, now I'll discuss about the approved vaccine list, or what are the approved vaccine. If you have taken these categories of vaccine, you will be recognized as fully vaccinated traveler for USA travel. So first name is AstraZeneca. AstraZeneca is an approved vaccine in USA. Next is Bharat Biotech India, that is Verocell or Covaxin. Next approved vaccine name is CanSino Bio. Another is Clover Biopharmaceuticals SCB 2019 vaccine. Next is Johnson & Johnson or Janssen vaccine. Another is Moderna Biotech. Next is Novavax. Another is Pfizer BioNTech. Another is Serum Institute of India, that is Covishield or Covovax. Next is Sinopharm SARS-CoV-2 vaccine, that is Verocell inactivated INCOV vaccine. Last approved vaccine name is Sinovac, that is Verocell inactivated Coronavac. So these are the approved vaccine in USA. So if you have taken this vaccine, you are allowed to go to USA. So friends, after you travel on 8th of November or after 8th of November, so airlines or aircraft operator will check your vaccination certificate, and if you are accepted with this vaccination certificate, then you will be allowed to board. So kindly you can please try to carry a hard copy with you, or if not possible, then obviously you can carry a digital certificate with you, and all the details will be checked at the check-in counter. So before departure, please do carry your vaccination certificate. So friends, here I would like to mention one very important thing, that if you are traveling with a child whose age is above 2 years or above 2 years, this type of passengers also need to carry a COVID-19 negative test result. It is departure minus 24 hours. So these are the criteria. So now I will discuss about a person who is not vaccinated, but it is considered, that passenger is considered accepted covered individual. So for this type of passengers who is an accepted covered individual, they need to carry a RT-PCR report or viral test, COVID-19 test report. It is to be departure minus 24 hours only. So if you are a non-vaccinated passenger, you need to carry an RT-PCR report which is latest by departure minus 24 hours only. So this type of passenger, along with viral COVID-19 test, that is D minus 24 hours, they need to get, or they need to have an exception attestation form or an accepted covered individual attestation, and this attestation designated part to be filled up by the passenger, and they need to hand over it to the airline. So it is a mandatory requirement that every non-vaccinated passenger to carry this accepted attestation from the US government website or from the US embassy. They can collect this. So you have got this all criteria met and you are traveling. So during travel, what you have to follow? You need to follow the proper COVID norms. That is, you need to wear a mask which is to be wear above your nose. Means your nose and your mouth should be covered with the mask. So this is the important travel criteria, during your departure by an airplane. So United States and indoors and US transportation hub including airports every time masks to be worn above your nose only. So you have reached the US airport. So after reaching US airport or after travel, what you have to follow, I will discuss in this session. So all passenger who is not fully vaccinated, who is being allowed to travel to US with an exception. So after getting this exception, they need to follow some rules. So what are the rules? First, you need to get tested, that is viral test, and it should be done within 3 to 5 days after your arrival. So unless you have documentation of having recovered, that you have been recovered COVID within 90 days, you need to have this test within 3 to 5 days. If you have tested positive within 90 days, you no need to follow these rules. So friends, if you have been infected with COVID within 90 days, you need to have some documents. Then you will get this exemption of being quarantined for 7 days in a hotel or home. And during this testing period, like 3 to 5 days, you have given your sample and you are in quarantine, you need to self-isolate yourself for the results to come. So if you intend to stay in USA more than 60 days, you need to get fully vaccinated with US norms. Like after arriving in US, you need to have a vaccination within 60 days if you are planning to live 60 or more days in USA, unless you have some medical conditions that is barring you to get vaccinated or you are too young to be vaccinated. So friends, here I will like to mention that US Embassy does not issue an NI, that is National Interest Exception, or NI form of document. So traveling public for USA to get NIE as an approval, it is processed only electronically. So no need to contact US Embassy for this NIE. If you have some query, you can obviously look for the website I will be giving in my video's description. You can check the website link, and there you will get the information regarding the issuance of NIE, where you can get this NIE, and it is to be issued electronically only. So now the question of some passengers that they are traveling with a child whose age is above 2 years, so do they need to carry a exception attestation form? So answer is yes. If you are traveling with a child whose age is 2 or more than 2 years old, they also need to carry an attestation form. So the next question is where I will get this attestation form. So friends, I will give you a description from where you can download this attestation form or every criteria or frequently asked question from there. So you can check in this website. So kindly check my video's description. You will get the attestation form link and other query you will get from this website only. So what are the tests if a child, or like if you have not vaccinated or vaccinated or non-vaccinated, everyone has to do a COVID-19 test or antigen test. So what are the accepted tests applicable for this type of passengers? So every passenger has to retain this viral COVID-19 test document, and this documents your identifier or personal identifiers, that is your name, your date of birth should be mentioned, has to be mentioned in your viral antigen or viral COVID-19 test. So test performed was a viral test, that is nucleic acid amplification test, that is NAT, or viral antigen test are accepted for US travel. And in your test report, your like negative status to be mentioned, like SARS-CoV-2 RNA not detected, SARS-CoV-2 antigen not detected, or COVID-19 not detected. So this type of interpretation is accepted, and if interpretation described in your report that is marked as invalid, So invalid is not accepted for your COVID-19 negative test. So you should look after your certificate that this criteria to be matched for US travel. Last but not the least, that if you are a US citizen and you want to travel with an expired passport, or you want to exit India with a expired passport, you can obviously exit India with an expired passport, but you need to have a exit permit which is issued by Regional Registration Office or FRRO or FRRO e-portal. So this is mandatory requirement, and you can exit India till December 31st 2021 with an expired US passport. So friends, I hope that with this video you have got ample information what is to be carried or what is the new rules for US travel. So if you have liked this video, kindly like and subscribe and share with your friends who is intent to travel to US. So friends, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.